Alola, Pokemon Trainers, and happy holidays. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome back to our Pokémon Moon playthrough, part number 31. In the last episode, we dealt with some stuff back in Cali City, and we finally met up with the big bad boss himself of Team Skull, Guzma. I'm going to talk a little bit about Team Skull in a moment here, but we had a pretty interesting battle against him. I'm not going to spoil what happened, but we saw a new Pokemon I had seen images of. I had no idea what it was, where it comes from, but seeing it in battle was pretty intimidating. The ability it had, not so much intimidating, but I'll leave that for you to go back and check out that episode. Of course, there's a link in the description to the entire playlist if you missed any episodes so far, so you can go and check that out. But the goal for today is... also, we had an evolution in the last episode as well, so I'll mention that in the team recap. But the goal for today, as you can see on the bottom screen down below my face, there is a flag area right up in the next little area. I want to try to unlock the next, say, town or whatever it is as a fly location for Charizard Glide. And I want to go back and check out a couple of places that I have sort of skipped over and completely forgot about going back to check out. And I'll mention those as we get to them. But as I say, first of all, let's check out the team we are currently working with up in front at the lowest level, well, kind of tied for lowest level. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a grinding montage. I did the grinding way back like last week, and I forgot all about the fact that we had some grinding. And I don't want to grind anymore for the time being, and there's a kind of a weird reason for it, but I'll explain that in a moment. First up, we have Cordial the Serena. She has the Queenly Majesty ability, which I love so much in the grinding. There were some Wild Ghastly trying to go for a Sucker Punch against her. Queenly Majesty prevents priority moves from being used against her. It is going to be so fun using that ability. And she's holding Berry Juice just for some healing purposes. Moveset is... wait, before we talk the moveset, let's talk nature. She's a hasty Pokemon, and... something on my lip. I just hit the microphone. This is the terriblest intro ever. I can't even use words. Terriblest is not a word. It is the worstest word I could have went for. Anyway, Speed Boost, Defense Drop, thanks to Hasty Nature. Trop Kick, Razor Leaf, Stomp, and Rapid Spin is the moveset. Trop Kick is a pretty interesting move. 70 power, 100 accuracy. It is Zarina's signature move, of course, and it lowers the target's attack stat, which is pretty cool. Next on the team, we have our traded Pokemon from my nephew, Icona the Sandygast. It is a serious Pokemon. I should say he is a serious Pokemon. Sorry, I didn't mean to unassume your gender. Water Compaction ability says defense will sharply boost if he gets hit by a water attack. Moveset is Earth Power, Shadow Ball, Mega Drain, and Shore Up. And you'll see here, the blue aura of EV training means that Icona is maxed out on EV training. So I could go get the effort ribbon for him next time I'm back at the Battle Royal Dome. And how's your training? So she's maxed out on special attack, almost probably fully maxed out on all of her stats here too. Anyway, moving on, we've got Pandora, the Pancham. She is a calm Pokemon, yep, boosting special defense, dropping attack, so really not the best nature that a Pancham could have. But anyway, that's what she has. Mold Breaker is the ability for the time being. As soon as possible, I want to see if I can switch that over to Iron Fist to make a little bit more sense of her nickname. But right now, moveset is Vital Throw, Circle Throw, Slash, and Comet Punch. Next on the team, we have Dorothy the Drifblim, a quiet Pokemon with a special attack boost and speed drop. Unburden ability, boosting her speed if she uses or loses her held item, currently holding a Berry Juice as that held item. And the moveset is Hex, Gust, Thunder Wave, and Minimize. Next, we've got our starter Pokemon, Sonata the Primarina. He is a careful Pokemon, special defense boost with special attack drop. Torrent, of course, the natural ability of most water starters, unless there's a hidden ability, but we don't have that. Waterium Z is the held item, and Sparkling Aria, the signature move for Primarina. Aqua Jet, Echoed Voice, and Sing for the moveset, and the final team member is Prowl, the Lycanroc Midnight form. She is also a quiet Pokemon like Dorothy, so special attack up and speed down. Keen Eye ability, preventing the drop of accuracy. Rockium Z is the held item, which I could have gone for. Now, I'm going to talk about the Z moves a little bit as we get further into this episode. But anyway, the moveset is Rock Slide, Bite, Counter, and Stealth Rock. So, as I say, the first order of business is to head towards the flag location on the map, and we're heading to, I think they said Tapu Village, which if we check the overall map on the bottom screen, or I guess you can see it on the top screen a little bit there too, I believe it is Tapu Village. It's the Mount Lanakila that they're going to be putting the Pokemon League together at. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to access the snowy mountaintops this early in the game, or at least when we circle our way around Ula Ula Island, but we'll see what happens. So this is our destination for today. And then, as I said, we'll go back and check out some other areas that I have sort of skipped over, fully exploring. Wait, I forgot, there's an item here. I found that off camera, and I thought, oh wait, I want to make sure I start off the episode by picking that up. So I think there's going to be some more trainers. I think I saw somebody up this way. What does the sign say? Some Z moves will increase your Pokemon stats as long as it's developed in Z power. I guess it's talking about the non-attacking moves. So this looks like a trainer. No, actually, wait. Okay, because he was actually leaning down, he couldn't see me. That was a nice little touch. Faith moves mountains. Yeah, what does Buffy do? Anyway, this fighting trainer, what do you have to work with? So, I normally have something off to the side of the recording you guys can't see on camera. A little bit of notes, listing out things I want to talk about. Alright. This is how we lost Cordial the last time. This thing went for a Vital Throw and took her down. Not the last time, the time before the last time. I think it's time for Cordial to get some revenge. Is that the smartest thing to do, everybody? Should I actually switch out to our Ghost type? I mean, this has knockoff as well. I'm gonna Trop Kick. Let's drop its attack stat. No, I think I did mention this. As our Steenie evolved up into Serena here, as it turned out, I was training our Steenie Cordial for special attack. They get a massive physical attack boost when they become Serena. So I was super training her for all the wrong reasons. I want to get the berries that can lower stats and increase friendship. So, of course, we're not leaving our rock type in on this. I think our best bet, yeah, probably is going to be Dorothy. No, you know what? Icona. Lower level means he needs the experience more. Let's see what our Sandygast can do against this Hariyama. Not much. Alright, we're going to play this game, are we? You really want Prowl to stay in. Well, alright. This leads me to an interesting fact here. So, I was asking in a previous episode, do you folks want to see me start using Z moves a lot more? Because they're a major part of the game, a new major inclusion in this generation. But I feel bad using them against people because it's such overpowered damage. And it just, you know, there's other ways I can get the knockouts. But then I'm thinking, but I'm not really showing off everything in the game. Plus, I myself don't know what all the attacks look like. So, Ice King 688 left a comment saying I could use them against, instead of wild Pokemon and regular trainers, I can use them against, say, Kahuna battles, totems, and Ultra Beasts and stuff like that. But I think in a case like this, Hariyama will resist the Rock-type Z move. Let's give it a shot. I feel okay doing this. Continental Crush. The user summons a huge rock mountain using its Z power and drops it onto the target with full force. The power varies depending on the original move. So based off of Rock Slide, its power of 140 physical attack. Let's see what this looks like. I guess because it's a resisted move, I feel okay showing this off. Maybe I'll try to turn this episode into a feature of all the Z moves that I have access to right now. Alright, Prowl, how much damage can you get off with the Continental Crush? Let me just see what this even looks like. This is like Dragon Ball Z style stuff. Meet General Mountain! Oh! And that's a nice light tap. Well, good job, Prowl! Critical hit! But that I'm okay with. So I'll probably use Z moves as resisted hits. I still want to use them when the going gets really tough and we need them. But just to show them off, I think I'm okay with the way I'm doing it right now. My hopes were continental crushed. Absolutely, Clayton. Kinda sorry, kinda not. It was a good battle. Is Faith needed to speed up one's techniques? So, you know what? Let's actually take a look and see what other Z crystals we can make use of right now, because this could be a Z crystal feature episode. We've already seen the Breakneck Blitz. We can't use Fire Z. We can use the, what is it, Hydro Vortex. Let's give the Grassium Z to, well, let's do it like this. Because apparently tapping and holding and dragging is not really that useful. Or not, maybe this 3DS has a different screen or something like that. It just doesn't have much use. Alright, so we've got the Grassium Z. We can see the Phytinium Z. Let's go with Pandora for that one. And we just saw the Rockium Z. Can't use Pikachu or Snorlax's moves. Electrium Z, well, we only have Thunder Wave. Although I could teach her Charge Beam temporarily. We already know what Gigavolt Havoc looks like, though. But I kind of want to use it in a battle. So let's just go ahead. Electrium Z. Dorothy can hold that for the time being. And we will temporarily teach her Charge Beam. We got Gyro Ball, too, here. We do have Charge Beam, don't we? We do, okay. I thought so. We'll replace Thunder Wave, we can teach it back to her, of course, and get back to the Thunder Wave and Hex combo. But just to sort of show off all the Z moves, as long as things can resist them. That's what I really like, too. You don't need to be the same type as the Z move you want to use, you just need to have an attack of the same type. So, as long as you can learn various moves, your Pokemon could have such a diverse moveset and an unexpected powerful hit. Quick Ball. That is another Kurt Pokeball. I think we got 2 of those now, actually. Hang on. We got the Friend Ball here. Quick Ball, where are you at? No, wait. Fastball is the Kurt one. What am I thinking? I messed up. I thought they were mixed. Or, not mixed. I thought they were switched around. Alright, so we're pretty much at the flag location. I haven't even talked about the things I want to talk about just yet. Wait, you know what? Oh, okay. Item. So all the mushrooms here. You think we'd find some Moralol or possibly some fungus or something? Wait. Maybe I spoke too soon, or at the proper time, because here we find Fanchan. So, would you resist any of the Z moves? You would resist the Rockium Z, but I think that's it for what I've given. So, you're not really worth the experience. We're going to let you go. Oh yeah, so I wasn't going to grind any higher than we currently are, because I usually like to grind for 1 hour, because when I speed it up, it goes for about 3 to 4 minutes or so. The main reason I don't want to grind any higher right now until we get to the next area is because, as weird as it sounds, I don't want to have a shorter grinding montage to not give the music its time to shine. Because I've been showing off, or not showing off, but I've been using different songs from Pokemon Sun and Moon as the grinding montage music. And if I go less than an hour grinding, that's less time for the music to be played. So like I say, it doesn't really make any sense, but I like hearing all the music, and I like watching the grinding montage with the music to it. Hopefully you guys out there like that as well. And I don't want to have like a half hour of me grinding, which means 2 minutes of only music, when the other songs have had their full time to shine. So, like I say, weird idea, but so I'm going to go with. Oh, right, this was blocked off before. Greetings, trial goer. Let me check your collection of Z crystals. Wow! Huh, look at that blinding yellow Electrium Z. Now I guess I'll have to open the gate for you. What you face up ahead is the Ghost-type trial. I hope you enjoy it. Nice! We'll get the Ghostium Z. Icona and Dorothy can make use of that. So, if we go through the Captain's Barricade, we can finally get out onto Route 12. Now, was it Route 16 that Cinna from Kalos said she wants to meet up at regarding the Zygarde cells? The Island Challenge marker, try pressing the Y button while checking out your Pokemon summary page. I know about that. You'll be able to see how its base stat points are distributed on the graph that appears. This bit of advice comes directly from your very own Captain Sophocles, or, in my case, I believe it was Robert Gosney who pointed that out in the comments. It might have been Ice King 688, I can't remember. You two folks out there have been very helpful and very, giving of your advice, and I appreciate all your feedback, letting me know what to expect, and different ways I can sort of play through this. A wild, rough, and rocky road. Sounds like ice cream. Uh-oh. What's happening? Aw, I can't walk over that stuff. Where's my Rhyhorn when I need it? Greetings, Chaz. By the way, I like the purple. I haven't commented on that yet. Well, man, I was seeking you. If you're going to travel about Ula Ula, you ought to do it while while astride of Mudsdale. There is no call for hesitation. Consider it my thanks for Kala Island. Mudsdale is registered to your ride page or Poke page, or what was I going to say there? It was remiss of me not to register her for you when we met one another in Mali. It was just so taken aback by Lily and how lovely she was that it escaped me. By no means was I waiting for a time when you were in trouble. Muds, yes you were. Mudsdale knows what's going on. If you seek the next trial, go straight on through here to Tapu Village. I'll be cheering for you on your island challenge. Don't take your Mudsdale away, I need it. Of course, I can just summon it any time I want. So, I gotta admit, friend, I do love a good Mudsdale. It just looks so strong and sturdy, yeah? It has a lot of stamina. Alright, so let's go ahead and register Mudsdale to... I guess we don't really use Stoutland that much, although, you know what? No, let's replace Stoutland for the time being. Alright, I was thinking I can still make use of, like, I can bring Tauros back when I need to. I mean, I can always just hit Y and choose one there, too, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I didn't want to actually do that. Let's go Mudsdale. Oh, you're slow, aren't you? This is about as rough a path as you can find, but a Mudsdale gallop will get you right through. So, I don't think there's any areas that we've already passed that have these rocky terrain areas, so... Mudsdale's not going to help us in the previous areas for backtracking. I am the one known as the Kahuna of Route 12. There's no such thing as route kahunas. If you hope to battle me, then beat every other trainer on Route 12 first. Alright then. Now, I was gonna say, I hope this doesn't hurt your feet, but I'm sure it doesn't. Got a burn heal, and I think I see a Zygarde cell. What is that, 29? I think so. I wonder what Pokemon we'll find on this route here. I am more interested just in exploring the route itself, so if I get encountered, I will, you know, battle, of course. If not, I'll just be moving on. So, this looks like a pretty maze-like area. Okay, so we can't fit through there, but I can. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I thought they were Team Skull for a second. Wait, is this going to be a double battle? That should be Zygarde Cell 30, if I'm doing the math right. And by math, I mean just basic counting. It is a double battle. A weak trainer blames losses on his or her Pokemon. The weather in Alola is too nice, so you get what I want to get rowdy, right? No? Shouldn't the nice weather put you in a relaxed state? So since these two do remind me of Team Skull, because how can they not? Look, they got like the same clothes too. Yoko and Lane. Alright, let's go. Single Pokemon each. I'm going to mention Team Skull. Pancham and Krokorok. Okay. Cool. Gen 5, not Kalos, Unova Pokemon. So, we do have a Ghost type out here, which is kind of scary. But, we can Trop Kick that Krokorok. So, let me just set the moves in action in... What is it? Set the moves in motion, and then we'll talk about Team Skull. So, I'm going to drop the attack set out of the Krokorok, and... I'm going to go with... Here's just a basic Earth Power against Pancham. Let's do that. So, we met the boss of Team Skull, Guzma, of course, in the last episode. What I find weird about Team Skull, they don't seem to be as cohesive as previous teams. Like, you know, we've seen there's admins, there's the Team Skull Enforcer Gladion. Well, we've seen one admin, Plumeria. But we've never seen them really interacting together. I think Plumeria referred to Gladion at one point, but that's about it. Iron Defense. I don't think we need that. Let me just see what they... I'm going to just take a look at it. So it's got 15 PP, sharply raises its defense stat. We already got pretty good defenses, plus the water compaction boosts it even more. So I think we'll skip out on Iron Defense. We would eventually, I'm sure, Heart Scale it later on. Alright, no Iron Defense, unfortunately, but I think we're good. How much does the Earth Power do? Not quite a knockout. And Vital Throw. Alright, not too much to worry about. Should I go with the Bloom Doom? Not quite yet. It does not resist it, so that's a little too much power. We will stomp it and go for a... Whoops. Go for a basic... Let's just Mega Drain. Nice light tap. So, it's weird we haven't really seen the higher-ups of Team Skull interact. Like, remember back with the Team Flare guys? Lysandre and Zero Sick were kind of, you know, hand-in-hand quite a lot. So bad! No way! It's cool with me, bad dude that I am, so let's go again! No, you're already done. Go heal your Pokemon. Come back later. So it just seems like, you know, Team Skull doesn't seem as threatening of a team as the previous ones have. I'm a punk guy. I'd be a punk to give up. So you gave up then because you're a punk? What are you trying to even say? Don't call me a punk girl. It makes it sound like I'm a bad kid. So there's grass here. I want to kind of check out these little crevices, though. See what I can find on my own. You? What? How did you even see me? It's important for Pokemon to be cute and strong. I forgot. I gotta switch Pandora to the front for the next level. But, yeah, like the other teams have seemed more, like, more... What am I even trying to say? Oh, wait a minute. Tortuga, another fossil Pokemon. Oh, I can Trop Kick this. Of course, probably has Sturdy. So, I could Bloom Doom this. If it has Sturdy, but that's a little bit too much power. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to nice stomp it. Resist it, of course, but I could flinch it and then go for the Trop Kick. I could even Razor Leaf this, actually. You get Crunch. I might have known that. I can't recall. But, so, Team Skull. We don't even really know what their deal is. All we know is they cause trouble. You know, they're punks. They steal Pokemon. Critical hit. Way to go, Cordial. Amazing stuff. But doesn't even seem to be any real connection between Team Skull and, like, the legends of this generation. It's possible to lose when you're cute and strong. What's up with that? It's possible to lose anyways, you know? I've almost lost on occasion. I guess I'm not cute or strong enough. So, let's switch Pokemon around. But I do like this. It's kind of refreshing, the fact that Team Skull is not... I don't want to say not connected to the story, because I'm sure stuff will happen later on where they're more interested or more involved. Something I had as a random thought. When Kukui was talking to Guzma, we just need to get cuter and stronger. He was saying about how, you know, Guzma agrees with the fact that the island trials and the stuff like that is still kind of... What's the term? Old-fashioned, and he says I think they're like, you know, old dusty rituals and stuff. If you use Island Scan, which I haven't even started doing that yet, you can sometimes find Pokemon that you don't usually meet in Alola. This will vary, or rumors say this, the Pokemon you meet might vary by island and day by day. Alright, I want to get into that at some point, because you can find new species that normally don't appear here. I forget what my nephew has found, but he's found some pretty interesting things. The geothermal power plant is this way. It sounds interesting, and Route 13 is down that way. So let's make sure we didn't miss any trainers or items. Obviously, I see a trainer here. Let's get into battle. Pokemon battles are life. You're bashing our way of life. No, I'm engaging it. I'm battling you. Some of these people don't make sense. But in previous generations, like ever since Generation 3 and up, the evil team of the region has always been focused on getting that legendary Pokemon. Have you noticed that? I'm sure you have. It's pretty obvious. Pandora's hopping for joy there. See that? Oh, Mold Breaker versus Mold Breaker. So let's go ahead and... I don't think... Yeah, this thing I was going to say. I don't think this has Sturdy, obviously, because it has Mold Breaker. Let's just Vital Throw. What can you do to me? Chip away. Get out of here. That hurt. Stop it. Alright. You earned that. Get out of here, Cranidos. Critical hit. Who gets critical hits? I do. That's who. The joy of victory, the agony of defeat. That's life. So Pandora. Oh, we got some lint on you. Let's get that off. And there we go. But yeah, so the teams have always been about legendary Pokemon. Story-wise, they fit somehow. But I don't even think Team Skull realizes that there is a legendary. In fact... Based on what I expect to happen, there currently is not a legendary Pokemon. Whether I win or lose, my life will go on. I'm not going to mope around forever. No, I just realized something. Can Mudsdale run? I didn't even think to hit the B button. Okay, that's not that bad. Hyper Potion, I'll take that for sure. And I think, well, once I get across this rocky area, that is... We've already gone everywhere else. Did I fight that trainer? Oh, those are the punks, right. So I've actually fought all the trainers. Let's go back and see if we can deal with this guy now. The Route 12 Kahuna. Or was it Route 13 Kahuna? No, Route 12. Route 13 is down below. I'm getting my lay of the land pretty good here on whatever island this is. I guess I didn't fight all the trainers yet. Alright. Thanks for the eye-opening revelation. But, as I said before, I think Team Skull is my favorite team in a long time because... Wait, why am I going this way? Alright, let's squeeze through. But it's just so refreshing that these guys are just like a bunch of punks, and they're just goofs, like, you know? Even Guzma. Now, the pose he strikes, he looks like he's all way over the top with his pose. I will say, though, I didn't think... Like, I was going to think Plumeria was going to be the most scary member of Team Skull for me to deal with. No, as soon as I saw Golisopod come out, I was intimidated. I will fully admit that. What do you got? Moves with high accuracy. Moves with high power. Hey, allow me to experiment. Send something resistant to fighting. I want to try out this, what is it, Pulverize? No, All-Out Pummel. Scientist Jason might be Psychic type. Porygon. Oh, that's weak to fighting. Come on. How many Porygon have you caught that you can catch one in a repeat ball like that? Now, if you don't have another Porygon on your team, I shouldn't say that makes no sense. Because, first of all, guess who didn't heal? And special attack went up? No, we're switching out. Let's go into... Just to be safe, I'm going to go into... Well, does anyone resist anything? Or, I mean, does this resist anything? No. Normal type doesn't resist anything, of course. Best special defense right here. We're coming in with Sonata. And what was I just about to say? Yeah, like, so... Plumeria, I thought would be the scariest Team Skull member to deal with. Because the look that she gives you before battle. However, I fully admit that... Okay, wait. Let me just see what the Hydro Vortex based off of Aqua Jet is. It's power of 100. You know, just to show it, I might as well. Let's do the Z power of Hydro Vortex. Look at the wavy moves that I do. See, I want to save these for epic moments. But just to say that they're all over and done with, I'm going to show them off here. One concern. No, I'm not going to talk about the concern just yet. Let's just look at this happen. We submerge the Porygon. And we just slam it in that whirlpool. It actually lived it. Okay, that is good. And agility? Sure, I'm just going to simply, basically, Aqua Jet and get the knockout. Let's do that. But one concern I have with doing these Z moves is I have heard that based on one of the Japanese trailers, 2 specific Z moves cannot be shown without having the video blocked due to copyright. And those 2 moves are the Extreme Evo Boost of Eevee, as well as the, what is it, Oceanic Operetta, the signature Z move of our Primarina here. Now, I'm still going to try it, but I'll probably save 2 copies of the video. If the first one gets blocked because of the cutscene of the attack being shown, I'll put the other video up. You got to be able to read your opponent's thoughts in addition to the statistics of a move. How do your glasses keep breaking, guys? I didn't even touch you. Oh well. Do you know Professor Kukui? Yes, I do, quite well. I also know the Masked Royal, 2 different people. He's building up his body to take the full impact of Pokemon moves so he can check their power. He can also just check the stat screen on the Pokedex. That's probably a lot safer to do. Now, let's remember to heal up. Good ol'... Wait, do I have regular potions? Let me sort. I do have regular potions. We're going to heal up Pandora. 1 more is good to go. I might as well go for a couple on Cordial as well. No, I'll go 1. Because if we're close to a Pokemon Center, I don't want to waste the potions. So now, let us switch the Z crystals on Sonata so we can finally get to see off the Oceanic Operetta. What I'll probably do, if I can't show off the video part, I'll probably just try to splice in like just cutscene clips of it. You guys can actually at least see parts of it. So what else is there to check out here? Another rocky route to walk down, but where does this take us to? I see this on the map. I'm going to explore. This is the thermal power plant, isn't it? Blush Mountain. Well, we see a trainer. Is everyone in line for the level, for the experience? They are. Show me something resistant to fighting. I want to show off another Z move. Come on, let's go. I'm an office worker, or you could say I'm a business guy. Zygarde Cell. That is my next target. What do you have? Come on, send in Psychic type. Send in... What else resists fighting? Bug. Show us, like, Poison. Any of that kind of stuff. I'm tempted just to hit it with the attack. I won't. I know what I'll do. I'll Circle Throw. No, I won't. I realize both fighting attacks we have, both of these throws are negative priority. So this thing could Psychic me. Well, not Psychic, but it could Confusion me. I'm going to slash it. It's still faster regardless. Never mind. That actually hurt. That actually didn't. Now, do I risk the Confusion attack on me? It's not Stab. I'm going to go for it. In the Battle Throw. Zen Headbutt. We handled it! Yes, alright, I was worried. Psyduck does not fall to that. Well, we're gonna go for a nice Super Hyper Potion. We got plenty of those. Kind of a waste. Well, wait. Yeah. Super Potion wouldn't get us back to full. This definitely will, though. Alright, and let's go for a Slash attack for the knockout. You can go ahead and Zen Headbutt again if you want. You're going to. Bring it on. We can handle it. No problem. You know, I should just go for the all-out attack on you right now, but nah. We'll lightly take you down. My Vital Throw is disabled. Can I still use the Z move based off a Vital Throw? That's going to be interesting to find out. This is kind of an experimenting and learning episode with these Z crystals. Alright, gain some experience. What is your next Pokemon? You are neutral to fighting, but I am not leaving our fighting type Pokemon in on this level 30 Fearow. That would be insane. We're switching into... Icona has pretty good defense, but this thing can know dark type attacks. In that case, our best bet is probably Prowl. But I'm thinking if I send in Icona, there's not much Icona can do. Yeah, let's go with... I could use the Gigavolt Havoc. Let's go to Prowl, go for a nice basic Rock Slide. Enough for a knockout. What are you going to do against us? You can actually learn Drill Run, can't you? Not at this level, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you can get Drill Run. I know Beedrill can for sure. There's good old Stinger back in my Gen 6 game right now has Drill Run, and I really like that. It's good against a lot of Beedrill's weaknesses. Alright, experience for the team. At least 2 Pokemon. Are my partners business Pokemon? What? Or did he say, are my business partners Pokemon? I might have misread that. But still, what? Let's get all this dust off. I missed one, I know. I'm trying to get them all down to one little tiny spot, but too late. There we go. All brushed out. So I wonder who else we can battle up here to check out some more Z attacks. I want to do business with Pokemon. For example, I could use the pincers of Crabrawler, which grow back constantly. You could also use Slowpoke tails, which still is kind of messed up to hear, but people eat them. In fact, I think I did a trade with my nephew to evolve a Slowpoke into Slowking. The Pokedex actually refers to the fact that people eat Slowpoke tails. So it wasn't just a Team Rocket scheme. It was a Sunstone I picked up, but it was an actual thing that people practice. So yeah, why was Team Rocket necessarily so evil for what they were doing? Timer Ball. That's not a Kurt Pokeball, I remember that much. Are you a trainer? No. We can turn the heat within Alola's ground into electricity, and it doesn't even cost a thing. This is the real blessing of nature. Let's check out what this geothermal power plant has in store for us. Anything in the barrels? Nope. Alright, let's not steal their stuff. Let's go talk to them directly and see if they have anything they want to just simply give to us. Welcome to the geothermal power plant. Learn all about our plant. It's electrifying. Welcome to the geothermal power plant. Take your time to read all about our plant. Time moves slow around here. You could even say we move in geologic time. Ha ha, history joke. There are souvenirs on the table or on sale, like postcards with pictures of the geothermal power plant and snacks made by cooking berries in the steam that erupts from Blush Mountain. Okay. What is this stuff? Souvenirs with the geothermal power plant's logo, like towels and things. Towels and things. Our class is here on a field trip, so we rented out an entire Executor Express. Don't schools usually have their own buses, though? Oh, I gotta read all the steps from... Blah, blah, blah. Don't read that. Read that. Start from scratch. There we go. Panic averted. Step 1. With the help of digging Pokemon, scientists search for underground steam vents in the area around active volcanoes. Step 2. Over a long period of time, and with the help of many Pokemon that can work underground, like Drillbur, Excadrill, I'm sure, many Pokemon that work underground, the power plant is constructed. Step 3. The steam that is naturally produced due to underground heat is used to turn turbines and generate electricity. And geothermal power plant number 4. Step. The geothermal power plant produces clean energy that is good for the environment, thanks to its relatively small carbon footprint. The cooling tower. This is where the water from the steam used by the generators cools. Once the water has been cooled sufficiently, it can then be reused to cool more steam. The generator. The steam turbines spin at a speed of 3,600 revolutions per minute, powering the generator and producing electricity. It may seem like the generator organ in Vikavolt, but it works on an entirely different principle. In other words, we made it first. Vikavolt stole it from us. Oh, hello. I appreciate you stopping by, but do you think you can come back tomorrow? I don't have anything to give you right now. Probably in the day, he'll do something. Regarding steam turbines, by directing steam to pass over the turbine's blades and spin it on its axis, you can keep the turbine in motion to generate power. The steam separator. Geothermal reservoirs underground contain high-pressure water that has been heated up by the magma within the planet. This device helps separate the heated fluid from the reservoirs into steam and hot water. I hope you're taking notes out there, folks, because there's going to be a test on this later on at the end of the episode. I'm kidding. It looks like it's feeling a bit blue. Can I do anything for it? I'd like to give it like a bean. Are you a visitor? No worries. We can dig it. Here at the geothermal power plant, we love having more pals to share our energy with. A documentary about geothermal power playing on television. There's a Pokemon trainer from some faraway region who's called a gym leader? What is that? He's checking the heat coming up from the ground with the help of his Pokemon. A pamphlet from the power plant. This one's about Pokemon that live underground. Doug Trio living in the Kanto region work together as a trio and can tunnel 60 miles below ground. The underground part of the planet is huge. Don't you think Pokemon pop out sometimes? Or do you think? I can't sit and watch. Come on. Pokemon with the Magma Armor ability will never get frozen solid. Neither will Ice types. I may be the teacher here, but all I even understand from all this is that Pokemon and volcanoes are pretty amazingly powerful. That's pretty much what I gathered. Hello, Alolan Oak. You think the volcanoes on Ula Ula were created by some huge Pokemon? Then I guess we have to thank that Pokemon. We have that Pokemon to thank for all of us living here now. Ha! Could be Entei. Bark, bark, bark. It's a photo of a power plant in Kanto. The entire power plant was once put out of operation by the loss of a single machine part. So, okay. There is theory that some games take place at certain times in the timeline. As my nephew pointed out in Diamond and Pearl, you read something or watch something on the TV about a red Gyarados appearing at Lake of Rage. Some people say that that puts Gen 4 and Gen 2 at the exact same point in the timeline. If there is a whole timeline thing, this indicates this happens after Gen 2 because this thing they're talking about happened in Gen 2. I personally believe things happened in the order they came out. You know, they could have been watching a documentary about the red Gyarados, for all we know. This power plant was abandoned for a long time, but the legendary Pokemon Zapdos was said to have revealed itself to mankind there once. If you watch my Pokemon Blue playthrough, you know exactly what they're talking about there. And that Zapdos is waiting to come here to Gen 7. It's a photo of a power plant in Kalos. I thought I was talking to Oak here. In the Kalos region, the light of the sun is gathered in space and energy extracted from it in the form of microwaves, which can then be sent back to the planet's surface. They have a Pokemon called Porygon that helps them with the work out in space. Oh, hello, Alola! Here in the Alola region, volcanic eruptions can result in long, thin strands of magma. They form strands of glass rather like hair. But the hair on the Diglett here is not glass, but rather whiskers of some metallic substance. They use them for communication and as a sort of sensor to investigate their surroundings. Here, I've been wanting to give you this. Which Kirk Pokeball have we not gotten yet? Lure Ball. I called it. I'll take that. I hope you'll try to complete your Pokedex for Rotom's sake as well. Why does that help Rotom, though? I mean, I know Rotom will learn about stuff, but it's a miniature model of the entire geothermal power plant. Lots of technology is made because we have Pokemon to help us make it, huh? I love the random sightings of Alolan Oak. You never know where he's going to pop up next. It's a model of a steam turbine that is moved by a geothermal generator. I have learned everything there is to possibly learn about geothermal power plants, which I'm going to forget within a moment's time. Let's continue with our adventure on Route number 12, try to deal with all the trainers so we can finally take on the Kahuna of Route 12. If that even is a thing, but it's not. Of course, I could walk through the grass, but let's stride by on Mudsdale. Alright, so no trainer. Lots of people drop their things when they're making their way through Ula Ula's secluded shore. You should have Stoutland try to search for them out, or try to search them out. You might find some real treasures. So, you know what? Let's actually do that. Let's hop on Stoutland search. See if we can find anything down here on the beach. I found something. I don't think anyone dropped it, though. Zygarde Cell 31, I believe? Alright, you were smelling something. Up here. We got a pearl. Nice. Where's the diamond when you need it? So we got some berries over here. First of all, let's get attacked. Yep. Let's go. I think this is the one we can use our big move on. And I'm getting a phone call. Wait for the appearance. And now I'm going to go take that call. And now back to adventure. So let's go ahead and let's finally take a look at what the all-out pummeling is. Do I want to go easy? I got two options. I can go with 120 physical power or 140 physical power. You know what? I kind of want to go for the knockout. The user rams an energy orb created by its Z-power into the target with full force. The power varies. Energy orb. That's kind of like an aura sphere, isn't it? Let's just see what this is. Oh, they're going to power-up punch me? Your attack stat goes up. That actually hurts. Stop it. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Pandora. All-out pummel. We've had the Phytinium Z ever since the first trial, or second trial, actually. We haven't even used it yet. Full force Z move. All-out pummeling. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, that's... I said it earlier. These are Dragon Ball Z attacks. That launched them into a crater in the mountain. That's what Goku does to Frieza. And everybody else. And everybody does to Goku. And you know what I'm trying to say, though? That was pretty impressive looking. Let's care for Pandora. So, at least we're seeing what they look like. But I do plan to not use these until... well... after today, until we actually need to make use of them. Which ones haven't we seen just yet? We haven't really seen Gigavolt Havoc in the playthrough. That might be one to go for. Anyway, let's grab some berries. I'm still trying to decide how do I want to get these things. Apricot berry. What does that one do? I think that's one of the stat, or in-battle stat boosts. Ice Spear berry, that cures freeze. Lepa berry, that restores PP. And we got more berries left to get. Nice. Another freeze cure. Alright. And paralysis cure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and heal up Pandora. Actually, we need to switch her out now, don't we? She hit another level. So Cordial is next in line, but I am still going to heal him up. Let's go Super Potion for Pandora. Restore. I love how, like, ever since Gen 1, or I should say ever since Gen 2, they put little tweaks into the layout of the games that makes it more user-friendly. So you can either back out, go to your items, and choose an item to use on a Pokemon, or within the Pokemon screen itself, you can choose to restore a Pokemon there and then use items. What's with all the Slowpoke? I got myself a big pearl. Do I want to talk to all these Slowpoke? Yes, I do. Poke. Slow. Low. I gotta do the voice for all of them. I could Lapras paddle out to the water here, too. Low. Slow. Isn't this riveting commentary? Oh? Slow. Alright, I'll talk to the cop in a minute. Of all the people I should have spoken to, I'm gonna ignore the cop for the time being. There's a... looks like a battler, too. Is there an item around? Wait. Where was the item? Got it. Pearl. I think we're going to probably end off the episode here on the beach. Yeah, we got a number of trainers to deal with. We're on track. We got something coming up. Why you always run ahead? Calm down. Alright, Big Pearl. Stoutland, you got to slow yourself down. More items. Oh, it's up there. Come on. How do I even get up there? It must be on the route. Okay. Ignore that. I think that's probably all down on the beach. We'll say so. Let us try out another Z move. Who haven't we used yet? Pandora used one. Cordial. We haven't used Bloom Doom yet, but these are swimmers. Actually, you know what? Yeah, they're swimmers, but both Cordial and Dorothy haven't used their Z move yet, and they're both super effective on water type. So, just for this episode, I'm going to be willing to go all out. Let's go. Welcome to the secret beach. Let's have a battle to get acquainted. The only way to introduce yourself in the world of Pokemon, beating up your enemies. Let's go. We have Swimmer Robert with 2 Pokemon. One of them might be partial resistant. Actually, that is even weaker to grass than a standard water type. So it's going to be going excessively overboard, but just so we can say we showed it off, we're going to do it. Let's go with Z-Power. Now, the best attack would probably be a special one. This is physical 140. This is the one I chose by accident. Bloom Doom, here we go, based off of Razor Leaf. Probably going to be physical as well. We've seen this in the trailers, but we're seeing it in the playthrough right now. Cordial unleashes the Bloom Doom. Look how beautiful this is. And I'm sorry for your loss. You're not making it through that one, Whiscash. No matter how much you wish to do so. Alright. But at least another page of the Pokedex. That's something. And Sandy Gas. So we can't even hit you with the electric attack, even though, you know, we can't, of course, use another Z-move in this one battle. But let's drop kick it. And boom, down it goes. So we only got one more. Oh, I've never seen them faint before. That was sad. Good work, good work. Here's my pocket money. It's like I exorcised the ghost from that pile of sand. It's not gone forever, though. I'm sure it's fine. Just gotta heal it up. My pocket money. Never mind how I fetch it. And never mind about items washing ashore every day. Ooh, every day. I'm gonna come back here every single day. So let's go ahead and switch one more time. I think we got time for that one last battle, then talk to the police officer. And we're gonna end it off for the day. Let's take on this last swimmer over here. Come here, let's do something good with our Pokemon. Yeah, it's called a Z-move. And in advance, I'm sorry for your loss, but you're not going to take this that well. Swimmer Sarah, 1 Pokemon. Don't be a ground type. That's not a ground type. Okay, we can use the Gigavolt Havoc on this one. And that is the way to go. So before I forget, once I'm done this battle, I'm going to teach her Thunder Wave again to get it back to where it should be. The moveset, I mean. And let's go ahead and see what the power is for this Gigavolt Havoc. 100 and special. Okay. Let's see it in action. You know, the smarter thing, I could just use a regular Charge Beam and then go for a powered-up Gigavolt Havoc, but I think this might be enough. If not, we can, you know, easily just Charge Beam or Hex to get the knockout, I'm sure. Gigavolt, it's weird seeing a Drifblim use Gigavolt Havoc, isn't it? And it actually lived it, okay. And we dodge Water Pulse thanks to Pokemon Refresh. Let's Hex. Charge Beam will be a little bit too much at this point. This should bring down the Alola. Bit of a light tab, alright. Nice experience, too. Hey, the fun ends immediately if you're too strong. I shouldn't have gone all out, but I had to. I got viewers watching. They want to see these things. Items wash up on the secluded shore. It's more fun to think of them as the handiwork of a Pokemon rather than the tides. Alright, what do you say, sir? You can look, but you can't touch. Actually, you can touch, but you can't catch. All the Slowpoke on this beach are managed and protected by the Alola region. Alright, fair enough. I already spoke to them all, so... You know what? As I say, that's gonna... I forget which buttons are which sometimes. But that is going to end off the episode. We're going to save it up here. Do we need to heal anybody? I don't think so. We're going to give Dorothy back the... Thunder Wave. Once I can... There we go. Once I can find it. Replace that, get her back to where she should be, move-wise. And we are good. So I'm going to save it up. And I want to say thanks for watching today's episode, everybody. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed the episode, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought of what has happened and what you're looking forward to in the future. Yes, I didn't get to use Sonata's signature move just yet, but I'll be doing that in the next episode. Probably the first battle that we get into, I'll show that off. Who needs the level? Oops. No. Move! Buttons, come on, work with me. Alright. That's how I want them set up. And that's that. We're going to save it up. So again, thanks for watching, and if you missed any episodes, as I said at the start of the episode, there is a link in the description to the full playlist, which you can go check out. Look, I've got 8 Z Crystals out of 18 types. I'm one away from being halfway through collecting them all, so I'm going to wager, I'm going to gauge, that means we're halfway through the game right about now. But if you want to check out the outro for some other links to some videos that I have done, you'll see that momentarily, as well as a link to subscribe. We're currently at, actually, let me look at my data on the phone right here. Last time I checked, we were at 994 subscribers. As of right now, this morning, we're at 994 subscribers. So it hasn't changed, but feel free to subscribe. I've got a number of giveaways coming up for subscribing once we hit 1,000 subscribers. As I've mentioned, you can't really see it. Spritz the Word Turtle is blocking it. There's a Pikachu EX Red and Blue collection for Pokemon TCG back there. I'll give the code card for that to a lucky viewer. Plus, way up top, which you have no chance of seeing, the Pokemon TCG Alola collection Moon version featuring Lunala. That's going to be physically mailed out to somebody once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're so close. We're 6 away. As soon as we hit that 1,000, the next news update video thing that I do will probably be the 1,000 celebration. So just stay tuned for that, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. But with that, we are at time, possibly overtime. I want to say once again, thanks for checking out today's episode, and come on back tomorrow for the next episode of Pokemon Moon. I forgot to mention, the news update is probably going to be on Tuesday, tomorrow, this week, because with Boxing Day being Monday, I still got some family and friend commitments going on, so I don't really have a lot of time to record. But I'm making sure to get Pokemon Moon recorded so these episodes continue and the series doesn't falter along the way. But again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I'll catch you next time.